Okie dokie, welcome to it. It's the Plan B After Show podcast, web exclusive, let's get right to it. Here's what's trending.
Say that because it's not. But
well, it is now because we haven't done it in like 4 or 5 days. So now it's kind of exclusive.
I think you're just used to saying that. It's like your way of opening up the mic.
It's a tick. It's a tick now.
It's not exclusive. You can get it
anywhere. No, Hunter, you gotta
have to subscribe.
You have to pay $1 million to get this podcast. $1 million. No, that's ridiculous. That's the dumbest thing anyone's ever said. Well, let's get to it. It's time to see what is happening, getting social with what's trending. It's National App Day today. Not like appetizer, like phone app, which
I was just talking to Brock about because he doesn't have the Reddit app. He still goes online through the browser.
That's for my own good, because if I actually had the app, I'd be on it all the time, dude. I'm already on it too much, It's addicting.
True.
Scroll. Now they got the never ending scroll. So you could just doom scroll your way through it. Yeah.
But I guess you're not wrong on that, but
do you still have your not safe for work subreddit that you follow? That's wild to me that you'd have
on there too, for sure.
Because here's the problem with not safe for work.
I had to get rid of that. You can't have it.
Because here's the problem. It would go something from like someone getting run over by a semi and then a naked chick, and it's like you're playing roulette on your phone, man. All right,
there's a gap there in your mind. How do we get from death to sex? Reddit's too much.
It's too much. You got to space those. You got to search for those things. All right, don't and clear your browser history afterwards. But National App Day. I feel like I could create an app. I feel like I got enough smarts in my head to create a cool app, but I just haven't thought anything yet. No, fuck you. What are you shaking your head on? Nah, I don't see that happening.
No, here's why I say that, because there's too many people and too many minds have been into the old app business, and there's nothing left.
You know what's wild? Think about some of the apps, and this just came out. You remember Flappy Bird, that game, which you count? Dude, it was here, massive. Even the creator was like upset. He was like, "I'm sorry, what I created. I'm so sorry about that." Yep. And it was and then gone. Like what? 3 months here and gone.
Gone. Made his money. Gone.
Yep.
It's just wild, man. And that wasn't even a good game. It wasn't even a good app. I think it was just annoying, and people because it was so annoying, people wanted to beat it.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was rage clicking. I played it for a while. I'm sure there's some old iPhone sitting in someone's drawer that still has it on there. You know what I mean? If you can find that. There was another app too I saw that was said I'm rich, and all it was the app didn't do anything, but it cost I got to find this. This will it'll make you mad at people. I'm Rich app. Here we go. I Am Rich is a 2008 mobile app for iPhones, which had minimal function and priced at $999. The app was pulled less than 24 hours after its launch, receiving poor reviews from the critic. Only 8 copies were sold. So 8 people bought this at $1,000, basically.
Damn. $8,000 like that. Just, what? That's exactly what some other companies are doing, just subliminally, though.
Yeah.
Like Apple, $1,200, $1,400 for a phone when I don't know. You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah. Well, it's all the nickel and diamond in the apps too. And what they get kids on, for 99 cents you can do this, and here you go.
Too, and then you get that.
Yeah, it adds up quick, man. So, I think I could think of a good app. I think I got. Actually, you know what? Kiki came up with a good one, and I kind of jumped off on it too because I said the initial idea, but then she went with it. But I don't know if I want to say it because honestly, it's a really good app idea.
Is it?
I'll just say it. It's a Christmas light app. So what you can do is you can download it and then if you have Christmas lights, or you go around and you can say so people know where to drive to see Christmas lights.
To see Christmas lights.
To see Christmas lights, yeah.
Okay.
To see, so it's like a map. You put in your area code, and then
weed maps, but like
weed maps, yeah. But with Christmas lights, you dirty doper. Yeah, it's like weed maps, right? Anyway,
Christmas
maps. I thought that was a good idea. All right, moving on. One more. How about this?
Christmas maps.
Yeah.
Xmas maps.
Lights app. Lights map. I don't know. We'll have to think of a name. Catchy name. Let's see. Today marks the 122nd anniversary of the transmission of the first transatlantic radio signal. I've done radio for how many years now? I still don't know how it works. I still couldn't tell you. I still could not tell you how exactly this works. I know I talk into here, and it goes through this wire,
Yeah.
and it goes up a tower, and then
I actually got to go see the actual core where we're broadcasting from. Not the one that you're next to right now, but the main core. The brains of everything. And it was wild, man. Bunch of towers, bunch of satellites, and
dude, it's wild. It doesn't make sense to me.
And then our engineer goes in there and he's showing me around and he's like this and that. I'm like, you put all this together? He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, where do you go to learn that?
Yeah, right,
son. There's a lot of wires in here.
You know what? Honestly, one of my big fears is
a lot of blinking lights.
I'm thinking about this now because my daughter, as she gets older, and career day. And I'm going to go to my daughter's career day. And some little kid's like, how does radio work? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Here, you guys want candy? I brought candy because you tell me. You tell me, Timmy, because I have no effing idea. I know.
Got YouTube on this projector? Because we gotta
actually, that's a good question. I'd like to know too. Why don't we look that up right now? We'll put it on the projector.
Aren't you the radio man?
Yeah. I have no idea. I just know it happens. And if something breaks, I just go, Terry, are you here?
It's we have Riley chipping. She just says, "No, Daddy just goes to work and he's just a moron."
Yes, he says stupid jokes and says inappropriate things.
And all the other people do the techie stuff.
Mommy's disappointed in Daddy. What? She say that? Lastly, we'll wrap up with this just because it's wild in the big picture of things. Today marks the 3rd anniversary of the FDA's emergency authorization of the first COVID vaccine. I'm not getting into a political thing, anything like that, but it's wild that it's been 3 years. 3 years though. 3 years. It's like a blink of it. I remember you and I broadcasting from our homes. That's insane. 3 years, huh? 3 years. Where's the time gone? Unbelievable.
Yeah. Yep.
Unbelievable.
One day, everybody's like,
nuts.
Take the mask off.
I remember we were joking. We were doing jokes about it and everything. And then it's like, okay, now here we are. It's wild. 3 years.
It was for real.
Yeah.
I mean, initially when it was all going on,
wild.
People were yelling at each other, screaming.
Remember wiping
had their own opinions about it,
Remember wiping our groceries off? Do you remember that weird little face? Like, there's a time that we'll reminisce about when we're old. Like, hey, had to wipe our groceries off. What?
That's what media can do, and just what people freak out, man. Freak out.
That's what happens when it's owned by one person. One conglomerate owns everything, getting everyone scared, all worked up. That's for a different podcast. Podcast. Anyway, where's it all going, man? All right, there you go. That is the Plan B After Show podcast, web exclusive. We'll see you guys next time.